right into this. See, it's telling me that it's starting the video transmission here, but when I go back and I look at the replay of this, it's been streaming the entire time that it's been setting up. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Shout out to you. It is Friday afternoon, a little bit earlier than expected, but here I am. We live. Yeah, and hopefully this thing's going to go off without a hitch. Maybe we'll stay a little late today. Who the hell knows? Anyways, I've titled this live stream. What did I title this? Oh, shoot. I got to do something real quick. I forgot. Bear with me here. Hope you guys are having a great day. Yep, see, I've been working on trying to get everything fixed on here. So we don't even have boom, there's the chat right there. Chat just jumped right on there. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Forgive me. The beginning's going to be a little rough around the edges, and I'm sorry for that. I've been working trying to get this streaming software to work a little more correctly, but it's just been a pain in the ass. I will let you know, I've tried to set up the TTS, the text to talk. So if you leave a donation on the stream, a super chat, we'll see if that thing works. And yeah, let me get up into these comments a little bit. PXI says, don't crash out, bro. Thank you. Look, I've titled this live stream, Crashing Out in Real Time. Folks, are we witnessing the beginning of the end here on After Prison Show? I'm a realist, okay? Oh, man, damn it, man. Oh, you know what? I can't turn up the volume right there. I saw that comment. Damn, I don't know why the volume, man. All right, I turned it up now. Hopefully, maybe I need the mic a little bit closer to me. Hopefully all of that works. Don't think the mic is working, Missy Thomas says. No audio. Oh, shit. Are we really screwed up? Low audio. Joe trying hard out. Oh, shoot. What's going on? What's going on with the audio? That's an issue. No audio. Great. Great. Damn, man. Can't nothing never work out the way that it's supposed to be. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm trying to figure that out real quick. Well, that's embarrassing. Okay, so is it not working? What is that? Mute event sounds? Sounds like you in a box, Joe. All right, you have audio. It sounds good. I can hear a little better. I can hear low audio. Audio is fine. We can hear you better now. All right, whatever it is. Hey, we'll keep an eye on that. That's got me really wondering what's going on. Thank you. Hey, man, y'all really want to see me crash out. Thank you for letting me know. All right, anyways, let me get up into this comment section. See, it is what it is. Dale, very special shout out to you, brother. Thank you for letting me know. I guess my little talk to text thing ain't working neither. We got all sorts of issues going on with this. Brian, very special shout out to you for being number one up in here. Oh, there it is right there. That shit is stupid delayed. Can I hear it? I'm trying to hear that money right there. Y'all remember that? That's a throwback right there to the early days of After Prison Show. The little drop in the soap in the shower. What movie was that from? Y'all remind me. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't remember it. What was I going to say? There's a lot that I want to share with you guys in this, and that's the crazy thing about it. Usually when I don't have a game plan, these things come together just so well. I got a list of stories that I want to share with you guys, a lot of really crazy shit that I think you would be interested in, and yeah, we're going to get to that in this. So like I said, I tried to make some changes to this streaming software right here. Which I don't know if I did myself any favors with that. I probably just screwed everything up with it. But anyways, I was going to try to use a different streaming software. I use Streamlabs. They've been around forever. But you got a lot of other things, Stream Elements, StreamYard. Everybody swears by StreamYard. I went and looked at StreamYard. They were like, yeah, for $1, you can sign up for the premium. I was like, shit, you can't beat that. $1? And as soon as you click on that, they tell you it's $99 a month. Man, shit. I can't afford that. Matter of fact, not only is Joe crashing out right now, a big part of why I am is because I kind of feel like everything is in turmoil. You know, no matter how hard that I try, it's just all in vain. Now, a part of me tries to tell myself, hey, look, Rome wasn't built in a day. Okay, granted, the content that you're putting out on the internet right now is the best prison content out there. I don't care who else is getting more views. We're crashing out. Here we go. Yeah, man, the shit that we're putting out is good. The problem is we're just, we're dead and stinking. And it's not maybe so much the fact that people don't want to watch the content. Maybe in YouTube's personal opinion, we are. So I take that into account right there. Okay, I can't even read that. It was so small. But let me see if I can hear it. I didn't hear it. So I don't know where I would fix that at. Cody! A turd says, open a GoFundMe. Thank you for mentioning that. I've actually started one, and it's right here. I came prepared for this. Look, folks, we've got the Help Joe Fund right here. Now, we're trying to raise a mere $1,000. We've got, 13 days to do so. We'd like to raise that by the end of the month. We, as in me, would like to do that. I don't want to turn into Straight Drop Lace on TikTok begging for galaxies here. Okay, don't make me do that. Oh shit, Mitch, what's going on with you, brother? Shout out to you right there. I could take these off because the talk to text is not working. I've been looking at other streamers like what's that kid's name that gets drunk all the time? They're getting like 40,000 people watching them. Josh Block and Mr. Based. Man, they're getting 40,000 people watching them just drinking on a live stream. I'm like, shit, I could do that. But shout out to you, Mitch, saying winners never quit and quitters never win. You are absolutely correct about that. And look, let me say this. I'm not going to sit here and, bitch and moan about the sign of the times, even though it does suck. Trying to adapt and conform, and one way that I feel like I have to do that is, again, folks, we've got a Help Joe Fund up in the corner right here. Did you send that? Hey, for real. One way that I feel like I could help myself get back into the winner's circle is possibly, hey, man, just straight crashing out. If you saw that little video that I put up yesterday in the prison shower, I got a long form version of that. That might be dropping today. POV, your fresh meat in a prison shower. And Joe's pushing up on you. Joe trying to get them cheeks is basically the premise of this video that I've got coming for you today. I'm going to take this shit to a 12 every day. Absolutely will. I missed something right there. Roxanne says drinking. Yeah, this young kid, he's only like 21 years old, too. His name is Josh Block or something. He comes from TikTok. He was somewhat popular on TikTok. I don't know why, because he was crashing out every day just being an alcoholic. But then he comes over to YouTube with this other guy, this older guy. It's a really weird dynamic they got going on there, Mr. Based. And they're doing these live streams at like 2 o'clock in the afternoon with like 40,000 people watching them. I'm like, holy shit. MC, a very special shout out to you. Thank you for joining the Pound Puppy right there, for becoming a channel member as well. Hunter, very special shout out to you for being a channel member. When's the last time you talked to Cody? Just curious how he's doing. Like a month ago via text. Was trying to see if I could get back with him. And that was a big old negatory. Cody has moved on in life. And, you know, maybe it's time for me to do so as well. Cody's working a security job. I'm wondering if they're hiring. We could do To Catch a Predator in VA. Not a bad idea right there. I see you right there, Kaya. Reload, what's going on? Joe, Joe Does Stuff again. Yes, I am. I've got Joe Does Stuff cranked back up again, and crazy enough, that channel's actually doing better than After Prison Show. But I ain't quitting neither one of these, okay? Not only am I doing After Prison Show and giving this my all, I'm going to give my all to Joe Does Stuff as well. Screw it. I'm going to give my all to the painting business. Yo, we done picked up another job. We're going to start that on Monday. I'm currently working on trying to finish up one residential job right now, just a small little house. But my God, it's full of big ambition, according to this homeowner. For more on that, check out Joe Does Stuff. Philip, a very special shout out to you, man. Thank you for that right now. You've just bought my son some diapers. I can't thank you enough. I'm going to get on this stream with Liam. Shit, I'm telling you, man, we about to crash out for real. I'm going to show you how to get a channel that has been swept under the rug for so we're going to get this joint back. I would be horrendous if I did that, and I would never do that. I'm going to crash out. I won't crash out that hard, though. Philip, very special shout out to you, brother. Let me get up in there. And, man, I wish the talk to text was working, and I don't know how to fix that. It's got to be right here. I ain't no Cody, but if I had to guess, properties, device. Oh, God. Just once. You know, just once, something worked for me. Let me get up in these comments in a minute. Well, what did I just do? Testing. All right, well. Oh. Holy shit. Things are getting real for me right here. I need to get out of this before I screw it all up. Y'all let me know. Hopefully I didn't just screw it all up right there. Philip, again, been watching since a little before Danny, and man, don't give up. Times are tough for all of us, and we appreciate everything you do. Hey, I appreciate you, Philip. Thank you very much for that. John, I can help you market your business free 99. No BS. The crazy thing is what business am I marketing? My painting business? Yeah. I'm back to giving that my all again. I'm trying to give everything my all. Like, screw it. It's not until you lose everything that you're free to do anything. And I'm almost there. Philip asks, how's the fam doing? Fam is doing great. My wife's doing great. My son's doing great. We're doing great, man. We're trying to keep heads above water and all of that. Ducking bill collectors. They're calling. They're hounding me right now. Dwayne, very special shout out to you. Thank you for joining the Pound Puppy right there. We got plenty of early access and bonus videos that are never going to see the light of day here on After Prison Show. So becoming a channel member, you certainly get access to that. Michael Blade says, don't screw it up, Joe. What could I honestly do at this point? Have you seen the views? Okay? I don't think we could do much wrong. And in fact, even if we did wrong, it probably wouldn't do nothing but perform better than what's been going on as of late. All right, let's get up into it. Clinton says, what happened? Why did the sound go out? Oh my God, you're going to have me going crazy right here. You should do pranks. I had an idea for a prank too, and I can't remember what it was. It was a good one too. I ain't gonna sit here and think about it too long. It was, one of those extreme type of pranks as well. Like something just like, is it really a prank or is it like going a little too far? I can't remember what it was. Dale, man, hey, brother, you did not have to do that right there, but I do appreciate that. Man, shout out to you, man. That means a lot. APS Strong, let's get Joe back. I appreciate it, man. One way or another, things will improve. I'm just going to have to figure it out. It's funny because I'm trying to understand, what is going on. It seems like when I upload like a 3 or 5 minute video, that video performs like, obviously the channel's only doing the views that it's doing, but we're getting even less views when we got a shorter video, which doesn't make any damn sense to me. I would figure people would want to watch that. Brandon, very special shout out to you. Jordan asks, where is Tom? Oh, shit. I almost did it today, man. I almost did it today. You want to talk about Joe crashing out? You got the right one. Where is Tom? I don't know. I've been biting my tongue for a minute, though. And let me tell you, if I would have had the time today, shit, I'd have put them spy glasses on. We would have went and found him. We would have went and had the we need to have a talk video. Because I've been seeing the videos that Tom's been doing. I've been trying to reach out to Tom to little to no avail. And I'm tired of people blaming me for when something go wrong with somebody. It is not my fault. You 60 years old. You older than me. How am I responsible? Where is Tom? Shit, I wish I knew. I almost went and man, shit, put that violin track on. Don't make me do it, man. I got some time coming up next week. Did I say Tom? I meant to say I got some time coming up next week. Tom just put a new video up. I haven't watched it. People have definitely been telling me about it, though. Joe, what's going on here, man? Have you seen this? I haven't. Please tell me what's going on so I don't have to get offended, get mad, when all I've ever done, you know. The Watch says what happened to Tom. I honestly don't know. Tom went his own way, allegedly. We could go find him, though. Dale putting the battery in my back right here. Joe, it's time to do the video. You know what? Screw it, man. We're about to do the reaction to Tom's video. I'm kidding. We might. And I came on a little early today. Tom, if you're watching this right now, buckle up. Call me. Let's do it live. Why not, right? Why not, man? Chaz Frog says, Tom's not being weird. Don't worry. Well, that's all I needed to know. Okay? Now you've made me feel good about it. Highland, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Thank you for that. Hey, thank you guys, man. Thank you for showing love and support. Forgive me. I am going to get a little off the rails, a little unhinged today, but for good reason. It's what's needed at this point. Look, let me share something with you. I've had a bit of a come to Jesus type of a moment. I mean, not literally. After yesterday's video, I'm going to hell for God's sakes. But I've had a bit of a come to Jesus moment. You know, I've been strolling around the old YouTube, looking to see what everybody's doing, what's going on in the prison genre. And I don't like it. I don't like what I'm seeing. I'm just going to call it for what it is. It is a lot of the same old shit. Everybody, for the most part, is just doing all the same shit. Let's interview this person and that person. And guess what? I've been doing it too. I took the poison, right? Now, granted, After Prison Show really kind of stands on that. After Prison Show, hey, it's bigger than me. But I see a lot of people doing a lot of the same old thing. And then, we got the prison stories, right? Everybody got a prison story. Everybody got a crazy person who did 60 years. And, listen, let's take the prison genre and let's use an analogy to describe the prison genre. Let's use a set of Junie cakes. It could be yours. It could be hers. Well, not hers, but it could be his. Let's use a set of Junie cakes to describe the prison genre. Some fresh meat Junie cakes in a maximum security prison where things obviously weren't working out. Them cakes is so stretched out at this point, you don't even feel it anymore. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You picking that up? Like, that to me is what the prison genre is at this point. Hey, yo, man, this one time, And me being the godfather to this, you know, never given the respect that I deserved. But so what? I'm just gonna let that marinate for a moment. The Reddit's going insane right now. Joe, he's doing it. Oh my God, he just called us out. He just gave us a shout out. I'm glad to see that you guys are still active, at least. If anybody's watching these videos at this point, y'all are. So I do appreciate that. The After Prison Show Reddit, what a wonderful community you guys are. But anyways, like when I look at the prison genre, I'm just disgusted with it. I've always been disgusted with it. For the longest time, it was everybody copying me, which disgusted me to the fullest. And then, and again, let me say this. That's how I felt then. At this point, I just accept it. I've laid down. I'm that set of Junie cakes in that maximum security prison who can't feel it anymore. You know what I mean? I just took it for so long. At this point, though, it's time to stand up and start stabbing. This is not like what I'm saying to you is not like any shots toward anybody or anything like that. You know, there's a lot of these folks out here that I do like. I like a lot of them. I think they got great personality, great production, and they bring great personalities to content and to the prison genre. But it's just so damn played out, in my personal opinion. And maybe that's what's wrong with the After Prison Show. We're probably the most played out with it. But again, if I'm going to stand on business, the OG of this, the one that people look to always, you got to imagine I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. You know this. You know they watching me right now talking about, they're taking notes. They're like, yep, what Joe's doing right now, make sure we never get to that point. But they are watching to see where this is going to go. They're watching for themselves to try to avoid ending up in the situation that I'm in. I'm an island boy, basically, at this point. No man is an island. I am that, and I've been that. I've always been at the front of the line, forced to go in first. Hey, go in and tell us what it's like up in there. It's not good. I'm the future, them. That may be, tough to see. I'm going fucking crazy. Where I'm going with this is, again, no disrespect to any of these people. Fuck it, call it disrespect for all I care. Let's make some drama. Let's get some views here. But really, I look at the things that I've tried to implement since this return here. The convict golf. I believe there's some legs to that. The prison cell, even though Joe Baker has basically innovated that himself, and we've just kind of tried to branch off of his idea there. I got a real complex of copying people. I really do. And it's a huckleberry to me as well, because copying and collabing, for whatever reason, they kind of go like hand in hand with me. Oh, Joe, go here, go there. Man, I don't like the coattailing. Like, I don't want to do it. And I got a lot of different reasons for it, right? Damn, if I got to go on somebody else's platform to boost myself up. Now, granted, in Hollywood, when you're an A-list celebrity like I am, you have to do that. I've just never done it, right? But if you want to remain relevant, obviously these are the things that you have to do. You have to collab, all of that good jazz. But I've always thought, and it's a flawed way of thinking, like, okay, well, we'll just reinvent the wheel and we'll come up with something. Something is going to land. Watch what I tell you. Right now, it's crashing out. Crashing out is going to work. We got almost 300 people up in here. I believe 8 of them are from the After Prison Show subreddit. So welcome, you guys. Thank you for being up in here. Let me get into these comments. John says something through UPS. It's stupid effective. Probably talking about some bipolar medication. I don't know. McFly says re-upload all of your old videos similar to how music artists remastered their songs. I've thought about that a little bit, retelling some of the better stories that I've shared. And I've toyed with that idea a little bit. I'm not opposed to that. Freda, shout out to you for joining the dive. Damn, that's our top tier right there on the channel members. Mitch says we need Peaches on the channel for the views. I don't know where Peaches is at. Can't find him. I haven't been able to find him since I've been home from prison. I'm hot on the tail of Cherry. Cherry finally accepted a friend request from me on Facebook. I'm not sure if I shared that with you, but he did. And I messaged him. He didn't respond. I don't know how to get Cherry. And I got to believe that he's seen these videos and he's probably like, man, this dude's a clown, or this dude is crazy, or this dude's going to try to out me. I don't know. You never know. John, talk about United States Postal Service, possibly for a job for old Joe. They probably pay pretty well. You're a Tal says prison only offers so much content. The success of your channel is in your charisma. And thank you for saying that. Whether we're talking about my personal charisma or not. I was having a conversation with Banky the other day, and I was letting him know that specifically. Listen, forget this, okay? This is only going to go so far. And, you know, no discredit to anything that he's doing. I'm trying to help him to think outside of the box, too, which is not always the best thing to do. A lot of times, you know, with YouTube especially, social media maybe overall, when you put yourself out there as a brand, as an ambassador to whatever it is, your YouTube channel, and your YouTube channel is completely based upon you telling your stories and your experiences, and you're seeing success from that, deviating away from that, you know, can be maybe not as effective or successful. Now, hopefully it would be for anybody. You look at all these prison YouTubers out there. You know, you're only going to be able, unless you're doing the interview style videos, which again, there's three things that everybody's doing right now in the prison genre. You're either telling prison stories, you're either interviewing other people, or you're reacting to news stories. All three things I did absolutely first, hands down. But regardless, those are the only three things that people are doing that is actually working. So I look at me and I'm like, okay, well, yeah, I've been interviewing a lot of people, a lot of interesting people since I've returned, who I feel like those videos deserve, you know, better views. And some of them have gotten decent views, but, you know, whatever. And I would wish that for their personal success, because the people that I've interviewed, I genuinely like them. I think they're cool. Shit. Freda, thank you. I'm just going through it right now. Patty, thank you. I've been working out a lot. I stopped smoking cigarettes. I'm on day number 2 of my fasting. Kaya, Joe, you're not crashing out. You need a real crash. We need a real crash. Oh. Hey, did I title this? I think I titled this correctly. Let me go back to that. Crashing out in real time. No, I didn't title this correctly. So the other idea for the title of this was crashing out, like the beginning, right? This is kind of like the beginning. Maybe like every day it'll be a snowball going down a mountain, getting even crazier. Who knows? Sharing everything that I was sharing, I think about me personally, and I think about After Prison Show. Okay, we got to step outside the box here. What does After Prison Show bring to the table that these other channels don't? Because we got to start separating ourselves from the pack a little bit. Well, one, Joe will do the most extreme of the extreme. A lot of these other people, they won't do it. I got a video coming today talking about you and me up in the shower together, okay? Shit's weird. Joe will do the weird. There ain't nobody, I don't give a damn who you say, there ain't nobody out here on the prison aspect funnier than me. Hands down, ain't nobody funnier than me. There's no ego about that. That's just calling it for what it is. There's some funny dudes out there. But, and I'm biased because I'm talking about myself here. Man, I'm funny as shit. And some of the shit that I've done is hands down hilarious. If it's got me, did I ever tell y'all the story? Did I ever tell y'all the story about what happened to me? Did I share it here? When I was editing the video, and you know what video it was? Ironically, it was one of the Tom dating videos. The Tom dating video, both of those videos were hilarious. Tom brought it. It was my direction and Tom's acting, and both of those two Tom dating videos were so damn funny. I was editing one of those videos. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was the Jeremy one when he went and got up with the dude. I was laughing so hard while I was editing that video that I literally started having my coughing fit because, you know, Joe probably got some issues. I started coughing really bad, this dry cough. Next thing I know, I had passed out at the computer desk, and what woke me up was I was projectile vomiting through my nostrils. Yo, I was scared to death, couldn't breathe, you know. I already couldn't breathe because I passed out from coughing. Then add on to it, I got vomit all in my nostrils. Name another who's got that kind of comic relief right there. Hillbilly RVer, what's going on with you? Freda says, how about selling artwork again? And, you know, you bring up a good point right there. I'm not doing artwork anymore. I'm done with artwork. I was looking at some other prison YouTubers. I just throw a couple of them out there. Like Ian Bick, shout out to him. I think that he's got a really good thing that he does. His production is great. I like that guy. The other one who does the podcast interview thing was the one that Jacob Gentry just went on. True Crime with Matt Cox. I don't know this dude from Adam. Decent production. But yo, what I didn't know about that dude is a freaking phenomenal artist. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, man, look at this. You got a dude right here who's got a good podcast, true crime. I mean, shit, think of the keywords right there, man. That shit got to win. People searching for true crime all the time. True Crime with Matt Cox. You got this dude doing a great podcast, getting all sorts of amazing guests on the show, and he's a phenomenal artist. And he ain't doing but what he's doing in terms of views and subscribers. So let that show you that even a dude that brings multiple hats to the table is struggling in this genre. It should be said that, you know, change is coming down the pike. Jen, very special shout out to you. Having my oatmeal and listening to Joe projectile vomit out of his nostrils. Good times. McFly, do a prison scene with gay Dave. You know, Dave changed, man, and changed for the better. Dave ain't really with this. You know, we did the update with him, and Dave's got a great job now. And yeah, Dave would be down to do videos. I'm not saying that. But, like, he's got a life and, you know, a work schedule. And then when he's not working, he's with his family. And, you know, Dave, not everybody has the time for this. I'm like your one unemployed friend on a Friday afternoon. Yo, you wanna jump on Xbox? Chaz Frog says passing out. What? Yeah, it's a condition the doctor told me about. I can't remember the name of it. It ain't like nothing bad, even though it's probably on the tip of the iceberg in terms of what I got. But it's just this thing where you cough and it cuts off your whatever, and you just pass out. It's actually a somewhat common thing. Look it up if you're interested in knowing more on it. Kai says, try to get all the prison YouTubers together. This sounds like something I want to do already. Not. And do a prison stream like Kai Senat. I've never known how to pronounce that guy's name. Kia? Shout out to Kai Senat, or whatever his name is. Yeah, and I actually know what you're talking about. That was actually genius. A lot of legwork involved in that. Not really sure that I'm up for the challenge, just to be honest. But I think that would do well. Hell, I ran across a video recently, but it's an old video, and it had Larry Lawton in it, and it had Jessica Kent. So Jessica Kent was in one, Larry Lawton was in another one, and they took like 10 people and they had them like, I don't remember what they were doing, like who served the most time in prison, and they had to like kind of figure it out between them. And then the one that Larry Lawton was on was like who had the worst crime or something. I can't remember exactly. It was good. It was a really good show, an episode on a pretty popular YouTube channel. I can't remember the name of the YouTube channel, but that was pretty cool. I did see that. All right, let me go ahead and move on, man. A very special shout out to you guys. Hey, look, if you're just joining me here, Joe's down bad, okay? I'm going to do what I'm begging. I need a Galaxy. Oh, my God. Look, man, if you got some bits in your pocket, throw them shits. The Help Joe Fund is up there in the top right corner. And special shout out to everybody who has been contributing to that. Jacob, what's going on with you, brother? I see you right there. I know you've been trying to hit me up. I've been down, man. I've been really down and out. I hate putting that out here like that, but I will hit you up this weekend, man. I saw what you had said about dude wanting to get with you, and that's awesome. Mitch Green, you and Larry Lawton would break the prison YouTube audience collaboration. Both same size and position. I'd pay $1 million to see it. I got no issue with that dude. I ain't got no issue with none of these folks. I'm not hating at all by saying, that they're doing better than me. And even me earlier talking about they're probably writing down these ideas. Legitimately, I am still paving the way. Where does a prison genre YouTube channel go from here? Okay, I'm in the position that nobody ever wants to be in. I'm just real enough to put it all out there on Front Street at this point, because what does it even matter? We're doing like 3,000 to 5,000 views a video. At that point, it's basically time to say, hey, look, you got a piece of cardboard that I can write on? Because I need to fill out this application. I see we got some people up in here. Fresh says crashing out in real time. Haha, same. Yes. All right. I'm going to move on for a little bit. I got a lot to share with you guys, and I need to try to get some videos out of this. So I need to pull up the old chat. Yo, I just be talking a lot. How many people we got up in here? I didn't even see. Hey, shout out to the 315 up in here rocking with me, man. We crashing out today. All right. The world will make you crash out too. And it will. What a screwed up freaking ball of crazy shit that we live on, right? Dale, very special shout out to you, brother. Thank you for that, man. Let's go, guys. Hey, let's go. Get them wallets out. Get them checkbooks out. Hey, the communion plate is coming around right now. Show some love, especially for what I'm getting ready to share with y'all, even though this is tragic as hell. I don't know if this made world news last night. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this. This started off in my area in Virginia, I think in Virginia Beach. I wish I could pull up the news story. I wasn't able to run across it, and that's crazy because when this took place, like, not a lot of extra shit was talked about. I don't know why, but you might have heard about this. I wake up yesterday morning to an Amber Alert. An Amber Alert for 3 children, all under the ages of 5 years old. I guess late hours of the night, in the night prior, this deranged idiot, he went and he stabbed his kid's mother. Now, I don't know if she lived or if she died. I would learn later that not only did he stab the kid's mother, he also stabbed the stepdaughter as well. And I don't know the age on the stepdaughter. The crazy thing about all of what I'm getting ready to share with you is that this dude is still alive right now. At least I think he is. So he stabs the mother, stabs the stepdaughter, and then he takes his 3 kids. I don't know if they were all girls or not, but he takes his 3 kids and he gets in the car and hauls ass. I wake up to the Amber Alert about this situation. Usually with an Amber Alert, those things are wrapped up pretty quickly. At least you would hope that they would be. Later yesterday afternoon, I would see on the news that in Baltimore, 4 hours away from us, there was a car accident involving this stupid person. There was a high-speed chase that took place because of the Amber Alert. I think that the car got flipped over on the interstate at high speed, and he had his 3 kids in the car with him, and his 18-month or 16-month-old child was killed in this. You know, I can't even imagine, obviously. So what I did see about this story was 6 months ago, there was a domestic situation involving this guy, and he had firearms. Well, the court stepped in, and he had to surrender his firearms because of his mental instability or whatever. And then fast forward to what just happens with this guy with his kids. Stabbed the mother, stabbed the stepdaughter. One of his children, the youngest, gets killed in a high-speed chase. You know the crazy thing about this? People are commenting on this shit, talking about it's the police's fault. When are we going to stop police pursuits? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, man, what are y'all even talking about, man? You going to sit here and blame the police for this? Now, if they pit maneuvered this car with 3 children in the car, yeah, now I can see it's time to blame the police. But, you know, what do you, like, obviously, ain't no sense in sitting here thinking about the coulda, shoulda, wouldas in this, because what happened, as tragic as it is. If this dude is still alive right this second, I pray, I'm trying to send letters to prison right now in Virginia like, yo, man, please, I will pay you when this dude gets here, man. What if we did that? Hey, we got a donation goal right here for Joe, the Help Joe Fund. What if we made a GoFundMe to get this dude dealt with when he gets to where he's going? That shit's crazy. So I was looking for that story, and I really wanted to share that with y'all, like who this guy is, put him out there, all of that. I've got so much to share with y'all in a short amount of time. And I can approve that message right there. Whoever this is, I approved your message. Tyler, shout out to you, man. Thank you for that donation right there. Money Mike, APS for life. I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for being up in here. Oh, you're a troll. I got you. I can deal with you. Hey, look, I had to put you on timeout. I'm going to put you on timeout for 30 minutes. Just go sit in the corner for me, all right? And think about what you did. Bo BB. You just got bunged up in here. Am I bringing back the Twitch vibes? Rello, I know I'm mispronouncing your name, and Reloctyo55. How much weed can Joe smoke before he passes out on a live stream? Now that, hey man, that shit would probably do some numbers right there. Chucky says he gone. Yep, he gone. Sharon, you randomly rang prisoners that was, oh yeah, the random stranger prison visits. I wish we could do that. I screwed that up for everybody though. The Getting Out app has made things so difficult to get approved to visit with prisoners. And that's all because of me and what I did. Another After Prison Show exclusive and first. Nobody was doing anything like that. Unfortunately, because it got, the wrong people probably saw it, meaning like whoever runs those sites. You now have to have like an ID on file, and I'm completely banned. I can't do anything. I'm not saying that other people couldn't, but I certainly can't. All right. I want to move on a little bit. Shout out to the 331 up in here. Hey, look, man, I got something to... I don't know if I want to get into this one because this one might take a little bit of time. So basically, I was going to react to something with you. I want to share a video with you. And the crazy thing is, we're going to be reacting to a reaction video. I guess we'll probably go ahead and do that. This is a crazy story that I just ran across yesterday. Now, this story happened maybe a couple of months ago, maybe late last year. Can't remember. We'll find. I think it was December of 2023 this story took place. Happened in my local area as well. And this shit is kind of nuts. You can say relock. Got it. Thank you, relock. Got you right there. All right, so I run across a video from a lawyer, maybe a local lawyer, I don't know. And this lawyer is doing a reaction to some body cam footage. What would you do if you were working at a job and something came up missing from that job? Maybe you knew that the item was missing. Maybe you didn't. I'm not too sure about that particular part of this. Did the person know that the item was missing, or did they not know that the item was missing? But imagine working at a job and an item comes up missing, and instead of your boss coming to you and asking you, hey, do you know where this is at? What if your boss just goes ahead and calls the police, which are his buddies, and has you arrested at the job for stealing said item? Can you imagine such a place? It's the world that we live in, folks. So again, the story that I'm getting ready to share with you is about a guy that was working at a gun place. I don't know what this business actually does. They make like gun parts and like stuff for guns. Okay? Dude was working here and an item came up missing. It was like a gun part. Now, because they make gun parts, of course, they're plugged in deep with Virginia Beach Police Department. This company is actually based out of Virginia Beach. Not only are we going to look at the story, we're going to go look at the company as well, which is getting annihilated on the internet even to this very day. I don't know why I'm not in the chat right this second. Traveling, thank you very much. Smoke one, Joe. Man, I might need one. Hey, man, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for all the support. Oh, Jen Kim, you are right on the money. The scenario sounds like the GBRS story. That's exactly where I'm going with this. I don't even know what you're talking about, but I know that the company is called GBRS or something like that. All right, so hear me out. There was a black guy. He was working at a gun part manufacturing company in Virginia Beach. An item came up missing while he was at work. I don't know if the boss came to him and said, hey, do you know where this item is? Maybe they did. Maybe he said, I don't know. Man, the boss, the owner of the company, calls the police and has dude arrested at the job. There's the body cam footage. We're getting ready to get all up into these guts right now. They arrest dude for stealing gun parts. Man, that's probably a federal crime. Oh, cool. Rob says this company's been exposed by several YouTube lawyers. Cool. We're about to get up into this story. They arrest the dude. All of a sudden, 10 minutes after they arrest him, they're taking this dude to jail. The owner of the company calls the police officer back, who's his buddy, and is like, hey, I found it. He didn't steal it. It was just misplaced. The police got to take dude back to the job. Dude don't even want to go in there. And he's acting so cool about this situation, probably because he knows he's about to get paid. Man, you just arrested a black man. Accusing him of stealing something when he was just at work? Shit. All right, anyways, let's get up into this. Bitch, you better play. We're going to make you on the widescreen too. Hey, widescreen that money. Now I need to do, how the Help Joe Fund. Thank you, playing indies. That shit is for real, man. I ain't playing no more, man. When I'm down bad, I'm going to ask. What's the worst that could, shit. All these dudes flying these signs on the side of the road. Joe flying a sign on a live stream. Shit. Hey, can I borrow $1? All right, anyways, missing item found minutes after employee's arrest. Folks, run. Actually, I got to make sure that the volume works. All right, where's the volume at? And of course the volume's not working. Hold on one second. Of course the volume ain't working. Why would it be working?
Explain everything in a second.
There it goes.
Oh, y'all really serious?
All right, so look, here's old boy right here getting arrested at the job.
This is crazy, bro.
James is an employee here. He was tasked with shipping out this lower receiver, which is the lower half of an AR-15. And apparently they thought that instead of shipping it out, that James kept it. And so instead of talking to James about it or trying to figure out what the problem is, they went straight to the police. The cops just jump at the opportunity here because it appears there's a cozy relationship there. And they basically arrest James and then ask questions later. After searching James, they found a CBD oil pin. Best as I can tell, perfectly.
So they find this this CBD oil pin on dude. They've arrested him, and the pin's going to come into play in a little bit as well.
Legal.
I'm gonna walk back in there and say hi to my boy real quick.
Ooh, look at him.
I'll meet you guys there. Just get him in there. If you're sitting for a little bit, that's good. Okay.
All right, look at this piece of shit officer right here. He said, I'm going to walk back in there. I'm going to talk to my boy real quick. If you're sitting out here for a little while, that's good. Like, hey, we got dude, forget him, leave him in the back of the car. And now they're saying it's not going to be too long?
It's not going to be too long.
So like 45 minutes from now.
When you usually interview, do you just keep him cuffed in the mic the whole time? When you usually interview?
No. Ask him if he wants some water. All right. Ask him if he wants some chips.
You cuff him to the front, or you just let him?
No.
All right, so hear me out now. You got one cop asking another cop, hey, do we usually just keep him cuffed up and in the car? And then this guy is sitting here saying, no, ask him if he wants some water. Ask him if he wants some chips. You know, police are such dickheads. I imagine that he's being sorry. Where are they going to get the chips and the water from? And why is the other cop asking all these questions? Is this like a training day?
So the detectives will guide you through it. Okay. What you're going to do is you're going to tear off his cuff.
And there we have it. Clearly, the police officer who is making the decisions here needed to go back inside this business and talk to his boy. Is that the owner or one of the owners, the guy that we see on the video? I don't know. Basically,
because I'm reacting to a reaction video, let me go ahead and talk about this guy. Phenomenal beard, great head of hair right here. Is he a lawyer or is he just a talking head?
What this looks like to me is he's doing a favor for his boy here.
They got the freaking they got the shackles on this dude.
All right, so there's no doubt that James has been arrested. He's been put in handcuffs. He's been taken to either jail or the police department. He's been processed. He has been arrested. No doubt about that. They even had leg restraints on him. Now we are going to fast forward about an hour and a half later. But apparently they learned that James was completely innocent because 10 minutes after they left with him, they found the box with the missing BCM lower.
Okay, real quick before we get to that. Couple of thoughts that came through my mind right now. One, if it was me and I knew that I was completely innocent, I would have been asking for the leg restraints, the spit shield, everything. Because every one of them items that they put on you, the seatbelt, all that good shit, is another $1 million in this lawsuit that you're going to be filing against this city for this wrongful arrest, right? But you're not going to know. Can you imagine this dude? He's at a job. All right, I don't know how long he had been working there. I don't know what his job title was, what he did at this place. But could you imagine, you're just at work, you're working, trying to provide for yourself, and then all of a sudden you get arrested at your job and accused of stealing something, accused of doing something that you didn't do at all. How crazy and scary would that situation be? Knowing full good and well that you didn't do it, but don't nobody believe you that you did. At one point in this video, this guy is going to say, I guess my word just wasn't good enough when I told you that I didn't do this. Now we're to the point right now where they're getting ready, where they realize they screwed up and they locked this dude up for nothing with this pride, integrity, and commitment right there. Hey, there's a QR code to apply for a job. All right, let's let this dude out.
Woo. Saved by the freaking mailman.
Yeah, I appreciate you, sir.
Thank you for being cool with me and cooperative with me.
Because like my man, I knew, like, ain't it has to get worked out.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
And like I said, if that happened and you were already in custody, then like you would have just been unarrested back out here. So.
Wait a minute. Officer Reyes is seriously trying to say that James had not been arrested, that he was not in custody. I mean, he literally had not only handcuffs on, but leg restraints on.
I'm gonna go in there, talk with them. All right.
I just got to be honest because it's me. At this point, if it was me and I was James getting unarrested, I would probably be telling these people everything that I possibly could say out of my mouth, as crazy as I could possibly say it. I would be crashing out in real time with these cops saying, hey, what should be the first thing that I buy with this settlement that I'm about to get from y'all? All right, so the cop's going back in there to talk with his buddy.
Energy drink, C4 on the
It's a
right
C4?
door.
The dude's asking for his belongings.
I forgot what I bought it. Is it the red or the artisanal? Yeah, it's in the 7-11 door.
Okay. So we got the box.
Look at this silly motherfucker
Taylor,
right
can you
here.
give us a break? I'm sorry? Can you punch out here for a second? Yeah.
He knows right now he done messed up.
Just shut the door.
Where was this thing at that was supposedly
So, 10 minutes
stolen?
after you guys left,
It was in the drawer. I know that shit wanted.
this showed up.
Oh, it
Can
showed
we
up.
open it and confirm it's in there? I know, but like,
Nope.
This guy's got the fear of God
know
in
what y'all's
his
policy
eyes
on,
right
like,
now.
THC is here and stuff. He had a pen on him.
Okay.
I was initially charging him with that, but they didn't grant it for me.
Stop. Very important what the cop buddy says to his buddy who's scared to death right now. You know, for a guy that we're going to look at their website in just a minute. But anyways, fear of God in this man's eyes right now. He's seeing the riots and the protest in front of his establishments. Prophesizing everything that never happened. Crazy enough. Again, this happened back in December of last year. But the cop buddy is like, hey, you know, we caught him with that dab pen, and I tried to charge him for that. But they wouldn't grant that for me. Can you imagine that shit? Hey, man, they knew they messed up, and they still were trying to find something to charge this dude on. That should be another $10 million right there.
Wonderful. Correct serial, everything? Okay. Can you show me to his office? He wants me to get his car keys.
All the stuff's right there. His car keys are right there.
You put it all in
He
a
has
box,
a
huh?
C4 energy drink in the fridge.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran out. Yo, James, I got your stuff right here. Can you pop your trunk real quick?
Yeah, I was going to ask, could you get a laptop bag from out of my office so I can throw it in there?
Inside, it's in the office?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you have all your things. You want me to get a laptop bag for you?
You know, something that was kind of swept under the rug because the person who's reacting to this didn't mention it. The cop, when he was bringing the belongings back out, let's run it back to right here. He's going to ask this dude to open the trunk of his car, which you don't have to do anything for these guys at this point. They're asking you to open the trunk of your car hoping that they're going to see a body in there. The guy reacting to this doesn't catch that, but watch this right here. Right here. Oh, wait, we went way too far back.
Inside, it's in the office?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, no, we didn't go
So
back.
Yo, James, I got your stuff right here.
Right here.
Can you pop your trunk real quick?
Can you pop your trunk real quick? Bitch, what you asking me to do shit for still? Don't you know you about to lose your job? I'm about to take your pension and your captain's pension and your media liaison's pension. I'm taking all that shit with this lawsuit. And you still asking me to pop the trunk of my car? One more time, because nobody caught that. Joe is the investigator of the, man, godfather of the prison genre. And yo, James, hey.
Yeah, I ran out.
Hey, yo, James.
Yo, James.
I got your stuff
I got
right
your
here.
stuff right here.
Hey.
Can you pop your trunk real quick?
Yeah, I was gonna ask, could you get a laptop bag from out of my office so I can throw it in there?
I don't know why nobody else mentioned that right there. But anyways, all right, so that's basically the gist of, well, you know what? Screw it. It's only a couple minutes.
It's in the office?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So you have all your things. You want me to get a laptop bag for you?
Yeah.
So what I was on the phone doing was I went ahead and let my supervisor know what was going on.
I can
all right?
grab the bag. What is it?
It's a laptop bag.
That's a damn lie. You was on the phone with your supervisor trying to get that dab pin charge, which your supervisor said, you better get your silly ass up out of there, okay? You done messed up bad.
Top gray bag.
Gray.
LBT look like a
Is it
handgun bag.
yours?
Yeah.
So I filled him in on everything, right?
Oh, your supervisor.
My supervisor.
Okay.
Yeah, just because, dude, I had to take you all around the goddamn city, and now we're back here. So I went ahead and did
James, you about to be a
that
rich
for
man.
you, so he's aware of what's going on. I'm going to put my name on this business card, and I'm also going to put his name. If you got any questions, please feel free to call him, man.
Will do.
Like-
I don't have any questions. I understand, like, y'all did y'all job. Y'all saw what y'all saw. Proper calls, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, this will tell you everything you need to know about whether or not you should trust police officers. Listen to the way that this guy talks to James. He knows he had illegally arrested him. He knows that James is completely innocent. Listen to how he's talking to James, trying to placate him. Then you can contrast that with what this officer says to his buddy back inside.
About
Now
the dab
that they're
pin.
both potentially in trouble for what they did to James.
Let me get one more of those cards.
So we make mistakes, right? We can
I
admit
didn't
when
make
we're
any
wrong.
mistakes.
No, I'm saying us.
Y'all didn't make any mistakes. I mean, other than which y'all couldn't do that. You got to go off of evidence, not
Yeah.
me, my personal statement.
Yeah. Like,
Things happen. Everybody's human.
He said, y'all didn't make any mistakes. Y'all were just doing your job. You got called to arrest somebody who was accused of stealing. They didn't do much of an investigation that I saw. You know, this video starts out with them putting this dude in handcuffs. Maybe there was a little bit of talk between the owner of the company and the cops prior to them putting the dude in the handcuffs. But regardless, he's not even mad with these cops. He's actually being very diplomatic in this situation. He knows he's about to get paid. But one thing that he said right there, he said, y'all didn't do anything wrong except go off of the evidence, whatever the hell evidence that there was none, and not take my statement or not believe my statement, whatever he said there.
Human.
yeah, I'm really glad that they did bring it back, though.
If you have any questions, feel free to call him.
Yeah, I ain't got no questions. Y'all ain't do nothing.
All right.
Thank you.
You have a better day, okay?
I'm going to try my best.
All right, Jonathan. So, this report number right there.
They're both
Okay,
screwed.
because I'm going to document the heck out of it.
Okay.
I'm going to
So it
document
doesn't
the
fall
heck.
back on you guys.
What?
Okay.
Roger that.
That's me.
He's going to document the heck out of it so that it doesn't fall back on you.
Hey,
Because
boy.
you're my buddy and you've made a terrible mistake here and now we're both in trouble. But since I'm a cop, I have certain powers that I can misuse in order to help you, my buddy. He knows James has been screwed over. His buddy made a mistake, but James is paying the price for it. So Reyes needs to be held accountable. This is Virginia Beach Police Department. I doubt that's going to happen. I'm sure James and his employer can sort out their differences in court. Remember, our
Holy shit. Are you trying? Holy shit. Hold on. Hey, Steve, do me a favor. Oh, damn, I was about to end the stream. I'm about to hit the wrong damn button. Hey, do me a favor. Hey, somebody get on LegalZoom right now and set me up as a court-appointed lawyer. Some bitch, I'm about to call James right now. I'm about to represent him in the courtroom. He don't need nobody. For real. This man, are you trying to tell me that there hasn't been any kind of a civil rights suit that's come from this thus far? Yo, that's crazy. I missed a lot of comments. Let me get up into this real quick. Budman, very special shout out to you for that donation right there. Folks, we've got the Help Joe Fund up in the top right corner. If you got $1 or 10 or even more, look, I'm not going to ask for much. You know, consider a donation to this. We are failing. We are failures here. I am. That's what I feel like. And, yeah, maybe I can help this guy James up in the courtroom. But real quick, let's go ahead and move on to the company that that did this to James. Should be able to find that. Whoo, boy, I got all sorts of wild shit there. Damn, where did I find that at? Bing bong, right there. Thank God I remembered that. All right, folks. I'm just joshing with y'all. All right, folks. This is the company right here that did your boy wrong. So you don't want to work, huh? How about I just go like this? Does it work now? Yep, it works now. All right, they're called GBRS, Group Gear. Yep, we do tactical Call of Duty type of shit right here. I don't give a damn about anything what these guys do. There's their phone number right there. Give them a call. Say, hey, I just saw your video. You guys are great people. And then I don't even want to give you a view on your reel. Oh, it's crazy. They probably deleted all these comments because there was a bunch of comments. Maybe this one? I mean, they got some cool videos, man. Like they're playing Call of Duty in real life. Civil rights lawyer just put up another video about you again. Seems the police department is pulling a Freedom of Information request. Shenanigans that's putting you right back in the YouTube crosshair, so to speak. You guys are a joke. I mean, the entire comment section is just going in on them. They look cool, though, right? They look the part. They got them guns and them Rode audio mics on. Look, the Rode audio mic's even a little rough and tumble. You put a little mud on that to make it look like you're really doing shit. But y'all building guns, so I ain't going to say nothing about you. But what you did was wrong, and the line you crossed was illegal. And I'd like to represent James up in the courtroom. Somebody help to make it happen. B. Tucker, what's going on, man? Welcome to the Pound Puppy. Thank you for being a member. Shank Muffin says, Joe OnlyFans win. Man, look at that right there. John, very special shout out to you, man. That was very, very kind of you. God bless, and I hope this helps. Thank you, man. It most certainly does. I ain't even going to lie. Really, really kind of you right there. You know, sometimes they say, what was the saying? You know, a closed mouth don't get fed. I'm keeping my mouth wide open. Whoa. John, man, you're awesome. Thank you so much. OnlyFans, I've been thinking about it. Gimpwalk says, react to the Arkansas State Trooper and Jonesboro video just happened a couple of days ago. I'm going to take a picture of that because I don't have time to do it right now, but I will look into it. I don't even know how to screenshot on this computer. I got to take a picture of the comment so that I remember it. Cherry Dude says, Joe goes to always ask for Cash App because he's broke now. It's not a bad idea for a title for a video. I'm actually going to take a picture of that as well. You got to... Joe goes to always ask for Cash Apps because he is broke now. That's actually a gold mine of a title idea. I appreciate that. You're absolutely going to see that on a video coming soon. We're probably going to download this, turn this into some videos, Joe begging, all that good shit. And that's going to be the title of it right there. Fresh says, unfortunately, my rent is 70% of my salary. Hey, look, I just appreciate you being here. Kimberly, sorted out with his employer. That's crazy. Yeah, he needs to get paid. Benton, what's going on with you? Thank you for being up in here. Let me go ahead and move on real quick. I got a lot of crazy stories that I want to share with y'all. I ain't going to get to all of them today. I wanted to make some of them. I wanted some of them what? What is going on here? Now, this just popped up. Oh, this is giving me something. This is giving me life. How could we find this place? Hey, shout out to everybody giving John big ups in this comment section too, man. That was a very kind gesture right there. All right, let me pull this story up. This isn't even the story that I was going with. This just popped up. Make sure that that's muted. I wish I had one of those little stream boards. I guess your keyboard should be that, but it's like you hit a button and it goes to what you need it to go to. And Brian Mahoney, that's a good idea for a title too. Joe's crashing out, going for broke. Double-edged meaning right there, going for broke because he is broke on the thumbnail. Look for it coming soon. All right, check this out. I want to go here. Vagrant vessels, concerns grow over floating homeless camp in Virginia Beach. What? I wonder if Tom's there. And, you know, not to be funny about that, but I mean, he's living in his car from what I've heard. What's going on with this? Yo, look at this Floatopia right here. I could get the drone out. We could go do some investigative reporting. I got a kayak. I could pull up on the kayak. Not only am I looking for, you know, what to be doing here on After Prison Show, I've pretty much got that planned out. Crash out, that's going to work. But on Joe Does Stuff, we got to be doing stuff. So imagine me pulling up on the kayak to this little situation they got going on right here. And now they got oh shit, there's Andy Fox out there talking to him. They're mine. Both of them are mine. Oh, shit, man. We got to go investigate. McFly, that's actually a great idea right there. Joe should go get a job at Taco Bell and record as much as you can before I get fired. Former YouTube sensation works at Taco Bell. Yo, what if I just go get jobs at random places and just see how long I can last acting an ass? That ought to be good for the views. Hey, look, I don't care what you're trying to tell me to do. Look, I'm recording TikTok right now. Yo, like I just start doing dances out in the damn dining room. Hey! All right, here we go, man. We got to go out here to this place. The Vagrant Vessels, concerns over floating homeless camp in Virginia Beach. I'm not going to I don't want this to come across in poor taste, okay? I'm not making jokes about addiction, but I do got to ask, do you think that there's any drugs on board? Why hasn't the Coast Guard gotten involved with this situation? What are they talking about? There's a growing concern involving a homeless floating Floatopia on London Bridge Creek. And in recent weeks, the Floatopia has only expanded. What? This shit getting bigger? What if I ended up out there? Former YouTube god, Moses of the prison genre, crashes out and ends up on a floating homeless Floatopia encampment. Okay, the last time that they saw this, Matt was the name he gave us. We were on the creek. Well, I run them off. I told them they can't stay here. That was in March of 2023. When we found them now living in the creek. Okay, I don't know why I'm having such trouble reading this. The owner of the property was alerted to the homeless presence in our report on March 20th. He said that at the time they had to leave the property, which they eventually did. 7 months later, in 2023, we found the Phoebus, I guess that's one of the boats, tied up down London Bridge Creek near Potter's Road in Lynnhaven Drive. At the time, they didn't see anyone at the site where the vessels were tied up in the middle of the creek. There was also a raft with an American flag and what looked like a submerged jet ski. I wonder if it's safe to swim there. 10 months later, August the 12th, we found the Phoebus again, but the Flotopia site has expanded to 10 vessels on the water. Yo, hey, these dudes is living like Mad Max. I mean, not Mad Max. What was the Water World? Oh, shit. Yo, this is the methamphetamine version of Water World. We got to go. I wonder if they're selling tickets. Can we get a tour? We should do an MTV Cribs type of a thing here. And if they won't let us do that, we just take this place. Like Alexandria in The Walking Dead. And we do it with a drone. Can you imagine them swatting at that thing like a mosquito? They got 10 vessels out there. I see a couple of them right here. Man, I got to go find this place. Look at dude right there. I bet you he got a story to share. Is that a weed eater right there that's been taken apart and dissected down to every little nut and bolt? Shit. Let me tell you something, folks. The content just produces itself. We're going. I got to save this story. We're definitely going here. Mark my words. Next week, we're going to go find this place and see what the hell's going on out there. All right, back up into this. Akira, shout out to you. Thank you for that. Keep up the fight. Always, man. Always. Dale, Tom is the captain of... He's as effed up as a football bat. Well, that sounds like you would be pretty messed up. I've never even heard of a football bat. Crazy. Steve, what's going on with you? All it took is 18 holes of golf and Tom fell apart. I almost was going to do a behind the music, a timeline, so to speak, of Tom's adventures here on After Prison Show, the latest installment of those. And no disrespect to him at all. But it is a interesting story. For sure. I hope that he's doing well. Forgive me for the poor joke about the him being out there on Flotopia. I would do anything to help him. But, sometimes people, man, you just can't help them, man. You just can't help people who don't want to be helped. William, man, that was really kind of you right there. Thanks for all the great content over the years. Hey, it kind of feels like we're saying goodbye for the 15th time. We're not, though, William. We're not going anywhere. And, in fact, we're going to be like a cockroach here. We're going to be impossible to kill. We're going to be like Ruth from Ozark. I can't scream that loud right now, but in the words of her, you're going to have to effing kill me. Man, awesome of you, William. I appreciate you right there. Grub Mud, who's crashing out? You better bet that I am. Shit, it's the new wave. It's the vibe here on social media these days. Maya, very special shout out to you for becoming a channel member. Again, thank you so much. Joe, you're learning. You can't save everybody. Look, man, I'm done with all of that. Cracked a couple of jokes. I'm sure I'll never hear the end of that. And I would help if I can, for certain. Hector, what's going on? Would you do an interview with Stephen Avery? Maybe. Actually, no, I would not. Not interested. I'm going to start weeding out the interview game and moving on to other things. There's a lot of people who are doing interviews I've got a couple more interviews upcoming, though. But I'm just not going to be looking to continue going down that road. I need to expand my horizons. Crashing out, going to the Flotopia, retelling some of the old prison stories, doing back shower skits and funny stuff. That's what we're going to be doing. I love the overlays on the live. Yeah, man. It took me forever to figure out how to do that. It's basically my homeless sign up there in the top right corner, the Help Joe Fund. when I put that together, damn, this thing made $300. Holy shit, I just realized that. Yo, you guys are freaking amazing. Okay? Thank you so much for all of that. I literally just looked up there and saw that. That helps out tremendously. It's the craziest thing in the world to feel like I've been putting so much into the channel and the channel just hasn't been producing, and woe is me with the views. I'm still working to try to figure it all out. I tried to shorten up the content. That don't seem to work. The long form content seems to work to some degree. Joe with his shirt off and doing some funny lawyer skit videos seems to work to some degrees. I got to reinvent this wheel. If After Prison Show is going to stand any chance of doing anything at this point, it's not going to do so doing the same old shit. Okay? Because not only is it what we've done for so long, it's what everybody else is still doing, and maybe they'll have better success with it than me. But what I've always been good at is being the innovator. So hopefully I come with something. Oh, hey, Bo Billy, you got up out of the corner. Look at you. Listen, I need to let you know I appreciate all those bung bungs right there. I do. You know I get paid for these comments, right? That's like 1 penny every comment that you're leaving on this. I don't know if you knew that or not, but you're actually making me rich on this thing. Let me count these. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, man, shit. Probably made me a good little nickel. At the very least, a quarter. Appreciate that, man. Bo BB. I'm going to do a little behavioral analysis of you right now, man. Sort of like Criminal Minds. A little FBI profile on you right here. I know that you come from the After Prison Show Reddit. There's no doubt in my mind about that. At some point along the line, you've been hurt. Obviously by me. I'll never understand what it was that I did to hurt you, but it probably was in relation to you favoring the likes of a Yanni or a Danny or somebody that ended poorly here on After Prison Show, and for that you never got over it. Tell me how you really feel. Dale, what's going on, man? Shout out to you, brother. You've been dropping on this thing. I really appreciate the support. I grew up in the house that the Birds lived in on the show. That went right over my head, man. I'm sorry. I don't know what you mean by that. Rob Grubmud says we got another Rob Does Work. I vaguely remember that dude. I don't remember much about it. I know he was a troll. I know he didn't like me. I don't remember much about him, though. Because there was a couple of people who were trying to troll me really hard during that time. And I don't want to get him confused. Look, I don't want to misspeak on, one person versus another. Cherry Dude says, thank you for giving the subreddit a shout out. You guys deserve it. You work hard over there. If there was ever going to be a story on my life, you guys got every bit of it. But you keep playing around with putting my son up there. I promise I'm going to get you shut down. Get shut down. I'm in there. Just know that I am. And you're skirting the line. Skirting the line. It's actually a video that I'm going to do. I've got some really good crash out videos that are guaranteed to get the views, right? I'm just having fun with it right now. You think about it like this. If I go try to do a Find Tom, Where's Tom? We put this whole documentary, suspense music. We're going to go find Tom, and wherever that ride would lead us to, there's that. I could do a reaction to the After Prison Show subreddit, which is so despicable in so many regards. And then the titles that you guys had gave me about begging for the money on the live stream, that was good. I like that. And, yeah. Couple of ideas right there. The shit just writes itself. Oh, shit, man. Playing indies, I appreciate you having my back right there. Yeah, don't target kids. Probably If I ever saw you in real life, we'd have a real good conversation. It's actually funny because one of the biggest trolls on there, Tom of all people, I don't even know how this was possible. Tom of all people actually knows you, showed me you. I ran across another one and I was like, oh shit. I knew this one too. This one definitely used to be a fan. And then somewhere along the lines, it almost reminds me of like that song Stan. You should have signed this autograph for Matthew. That's my little brother, dude. Somewhere along the lines, a situation like that took place. So that person, immediately went right against me. But you can't please everybody. Crab, what's going on with you? Welcome. David asked, did Tom run back to Jeremy or whatever his name was? Unfortunately, Jeremy, ain't nobody gonna be running back to Jeremy for a little while. Jeremy didn't last too long out here in the free world. None of my business, but, sadly, that's that situation. Yeah, man. Hey, they be putting my son up there in the Reddit, man. And see, now they got smart about it, right? Because at first they were putting my son's face on there. And had I caught that, I would have shut him down and that would have been the end of him. But now what they'll do is I'll post something about my son on Facebook and then they'll write a book about that post. So there'll be a picture of my son and then they'll write a book about it. Joe just posted his son laying down in the library. Looks like that little bastard's sick of the books already. He's going to be a failure just like his father. I mean, you guys are real pieces of shit. But you're here, though. And for that, I thank you. Oh, man. I mean, literally, man. I take a picture. I post a picture of I posted a picture of my son. He had his middle finger up. Innocent. Little boy don't even know what he's doing. Look at him. He's a criminal already. Y'all talking shit about a 18-month-old child? That's what y'all doing? That's the level that y'all stooping to? You know what? Fuck that, man. Clip it. Let's go. Folks, I want to share with you today about a sick and twisted subculture that's actually a subreddit on Reddit. Folks, if you're not familiar with the After Prison Show Reddit, you ought to go check this thing out. They say that when you become famous, an A-list celebrity, these are the type of things that you have to imagine are going to happen to you. And I mean, look, I knew that I was the best that ever did this prison genre. I knew that. And I knew with that, I think it was, P. Diddy, I'm sure, had a part of this. Mo money, more problems. I don't have the mo money right now. I'm actually broke. I've been begging on a live stream. It's actually where this video comes from. If you didn't see that, check that out. It's pathetic. But not as pathetic as what's going on Reddit. I've actually tried to like this website. But sadly, people who have a disproportionate view of me have caused me to not really like to frequent that website. Do we have the violin track playing over this? You see, look, these people created a subreddit for After. And here's the funny thing. Let me just tell you actually the real story of the After Prison Show subreddit. Let's go into that first. Let me give you the history lesson here. So a long time ago, Cody and I started a subreddit for After Prison Show because After Prison Show was a up-and-coming prison YouTube channel. There was definitely not a prison subreddit at the time. Shit, we were probably the first big prison YouTube channel to explode on the scene. We might have actually been the first ever prison subreddit. After Prison Show. I can't remember who it was. It had to be Cody because it wasn't me because I wasn't smart enough to do this. So, I hate to blame Cody for this, but at some point we gave the wrong person admin rights or an admin role to this. And then somewhere along the lines, both Cody and I, we got booted out of our own subreddit that we created. And I'll be honest, that was a little embarrassing. You know, you got to watch who you let mod for you. Well, this was a perfect example of that going completely wrong for us. We got booted out of something that we created, this subreddit on Reddit, After Prison Show. Somewhere along the lines, things got twisted. And it must have been around the time that we got booted out of this as well. Because we were starting to seriously draw a line in the sand between fans and stans and, you know, people who consider themselves mans. And I'm kidding. I'm just riling these people up. I'll certainly have some pizzas coming to my house tonight. But anyways, look, where I'm going with all of this is, you want to hear like how pitiful people are. And I guarantee right now all of those posts are being deleted if they haven't already been deleted. So if you go to the After Prison Show subreddit and you don't see these, well then I've done pretty good. I've got you wiping them servers, huh? Wiping them hard drives. You know who else wipes hard drives? The craziest damn thing, and the reason why I'm sharing this with you is because, look, it's cool. This entire community of, however many people even still frequent this thing, it's not very many, I imagine. It says that there's 2,500 people who are a part of this, but, clearly there's not that many people who are even active there anymore. And it could be because of this subculture of hatred for me that has taken over. It's almost scary. How documented every move that I make is on this particular web page. Everything that I do, dissected to a T, scrutinized. And I guess, when you are as of a celebrity status as I am, you got to imagine that type of stuff is going to happen. But never could I imagine that these people would actually start crucifying. I mean, literally, that's what you're doing. And, attacking my infant son. Well, he's not an infant anymore. He's a toddler now. I will post a picture on Facebook of my son, which, when it's on the internet, hey, it's free picking for anybody, right? And I understand that. But these people will literally take these pictures of my son that I post. And at first they were posting the whole picture, my son's face and everything on this, which you can't do. Something about not being able to post minors. And I believe that that's probably because that's kind of a seedy subject matter given the current state of the PDF file world that we live in. Which really gets me pretty pissed off to think about. But these people would literally take my son's picture and make fun of him. At this point, a 19-month-old child. Actually, you know what? He's about to be 20 months old. This part will be edited out. Where do you get off? Where do you get the right? Does it make you feel like a big man? Making fun of an innocent child, my son? I battle with myself daily. Am I making the right decision? With everything that I do, I don't need a subreddit to try to figure that out for me. But the biggest thing that I think about is what my son is going to think of me and this life that I've lived on social media. And, it's going to be crazy when he runs across, and if he does run across, post made about him from complete strangers of when he was a baby. I think about how that would affect him. It affects me. You know, when you do social media and you put yourself out there, you got to know that shit like this can come with it. But sometimes it's a little too much, you know? Anyways, I just wanted to share this with you. I felt like you needed to know. You know, these people are obviously desperate for attention. If you want to see something sick and twisted today, you know, forget Faces of Death, forget anything like that. Go look at the After Prison Show subreddit. And just be thankful that you're not me, having to live with this. In the end, I just hope that it's all worth it, and, you know, who knows? Thanks for letting me share. Clip that. That's a video right there. That's going up as soon as possible. All right, anyways. Good shit, man. Can you imagine the views that that's going to get? They're putting my child, they're making fun of my child on the internet. Cherry Dude says, we know you still lurk it, Joe. They up in here. Yeah, man, you guys are, you're screwed up for that. I felt like I need to put you in your place a little bit. And I know, you know, your God Almighty Yanni over there. I see he's still active. But, crazy, man. Crazy. Anyways, folks, I titled this Crashing Out, and I promise you this is only the tip of the iceberg. This is only the tip of the iceberg right here. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You know, I think about this like being in prison. What time is it? Jesus Christ, sorry, 2:30. I got to get ready to wrap this up. Sometimes I look at it like being in prison, feeling like all odds are against you. All right, look, Bo B, you're not making it fun anymore. You know, oh yeah, I forgot I can't do it there. I'm locked out of that chat. You've made me a couple of dollars. I'm going to put you back in timeout just for a little bit, okay? Just need you to think about it. I timed you out for 1,800 seconds. Oh, shit. Maya says, karma is real, so I'd be careful attacking a kid. Thank you, Maya, for having my back right there. Kimberly says you're going to raise him well so he won't even skip a beat. Nah, man, he gonna know from an early age what his dad went through, man. He's going to know about people and, you know, how people can be. But look, man, sometimes you got to treat it just like it's prison. And in prison, sometimes it can be a no-win situation. And sometimes in that no-win situation, you ain't got nothing to do. Like there's no other way that you can go about handling something. If you got a beef that you might feel like you can't really win, than to get butt-ball naked. Oil yourself down with the baby oil and the Vaseline. Why they sell those two products in prison, I will never understand. And just go to war. Get to slipping and sliding all over that money. One thing about it, they ain't going to be able to stick no jabs. So, you know, when I'm crashing out here, I want you to just picture me butt ball naked with that baby oil and that Vaseline all over me, glistening and shit. And just know that's how hard I'm about to go with this crash out. Oh, shit. Chucky says we need more mods. That's what got me in trouble in the first place. Oh, man. All right, anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this thing up, man. Hey, this was fun. Look, all jokes aside, you know, some of this was very serious, especially everything in relation to you over there on that Reddit in relation to my son. And I promise you, that's a video that's upcoming. Wait for it. Upvote it. Do all the things that you guys do on Reddit. But anyways, all jokes aside, man, to the people that donated on this, to the people that became channel members on this, to the people that didn't do either of those two things and just sat here while I just self-imploded. I appreciate y'all, man. I promise you, one way or another, hey, something gonna happen. This joint either gonna bounce back or it's gonna absolutely just bottom out and tank. But I'm here for it. And I hope that you guys are as well. And I thank you. I thank you all. You know, I'm going to work hard to do the very most that I can do. And that's all any of us can do. And whatever that entails, you know, if it entails Joe working at Taco Bell, like the comment said earlier, it ain't above me. Okay, I'm a hard-working dude by nature. The hardest thing is going to be just admitting and recognizing and realizing probably what's been in front of my face for the longest time. And that's that I failed at this. That would be a tough pill to swallow. Folks, thank you guys so much. I hope that I made this enjoyable for you guys. To all these top donators, William, John, Dale, hey, you guys are amazing. Thank you, guys. Y'all have a great weekend. I might come back this weekend, maybe Sunday evening, maybe. And Zanika, I got rid of that booby. I see that right there. Thank you for being up in here. You show a lot of love and support for the channel. I appreciate that. And as do so many others of you as well. To all the channel members here, a very special shout out to you guys. To Relock, we got a way to pronounce your name now. I appreciate you. Hope you enjoyed this. Definitely got a video coming later today. Will it be the Reddit video? It's coming. Yeah, it is. Have a great one. I'll talk with you guys again real soon. Hey, look, that's it. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did so, please leave a like and a comment. And let me know exactly what you thought about this. As always, until next time, enjoy life, the free world. Never take a moment for granted and make the most of every day. Peace!